There's a truth no one told you when you were young, a truth the world hides from most men, not out of malice, but because very few ever earn the right to hear it. It's this: the difference between a woman who accepts you and a woman who can't stop thinking about you is your ability to take her somewhere she's never been before. And I don't mean only the body. I mean the mind, the heart, the soul, the ancient fire buried beneath her ribs. Most men never understand this. They think a woman falls for the man who overwhelms her. But she doesn't fall for the man who kills her. She falls for the man who awakens her, the man who makes her feel something she didn't know she could feel. That awakening may happen through a conversation, through the steadiness of your presence, or through the way you look at her without saying a word. In today's video, we're breaking down the 6 types of female orgasms women wish men understood long before adulthood. These are insights that don't just improve intimacy. They transform connection, trust, attraction, and the way a woman's soul attaches itself to yours. If you're new here, welcome to Silent Stoic, where psychology, philosophy, and the hidden truths of human relationships meet. Like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, because what you're about to learn is the knowledge most men go their entire lives without discovering. 1. The mental orgasm awakening of thought. Every woman secretly longs for a man who can challenge her mind, not to win, not to dominate, but to elevate. Most men fear intelligent women. They treat her sharpness like a threat, but the wise man welcomes it. He knows her mind isn't an obstacle. It's a doorway to depth no beauty or money can match. Marcus Aurelius said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." When you color her thoughts with wisdom, patience, and vision, she carries your presence long after you've left the room. Most men rely on looks, charm, or material display, things that fade. But the man who enters her mind and plants curiosity, insight, and wonder awakens her. You do this by listening deeply, asking real questions, and showing her the world through a lens she's never used before. A woman may forget your gifts, your dates, even your words, but she will never forget the man who changed the way she thinks. In her memory, that man lives forever. 2. The emotional orgasm, awakening of the heart. A woman doesn't fall for the man who flatters her. She falls for the man who understands her. Most men listen only to respond. The rare man listens to feel. When she feels seen without judgment, her armor cracks. Her walls fall, not out of weakness, but relief. Seneca wrote, "To listen well is as powerful as to speak well." A man who listens with patience earns something far more valuable than her attraction. He earns her trust. And trust binds deeper than desire ever can. Most women have heard endless compliments. They numb to them. But the man who listens so deeply that she reveals her fears, her dreams, her hidden self, becomes unforgettable. Because silence, presence, and understanding awaken her heart, and loyalty follows. 3. The spiritual orgasm, awakening of the soul. Every woman, alone with her thoughts, asks, "Am I more than this body?" Most men never answer that question. They see her as flesh, not as a soul wrapped in temporary beauty. But the rare man sees beyond the surface. He honors the essence within her, the silent, eternal part she hides from the world. This awakens her in ways she didn't know were possible. You speak not to her appearance, but to her spirit, to the inner fire she forgot she carried. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." When she feels you touching her essence, her truth, she carries you in a place deeper than memory. She carries you in meaning. This connection cannot be bought, forced, or faked. It is spiritual recognition. And once awakened, she never forgets the man who reminded her she was always more than a body. For the existential orgasm, awakening of meaning, she may laugh with friends, shine in public, and smile in daylight. But many women quietly wrestle with the question, "Why am I here?" Most men never see this struggle. They drown themselves in distraction. But a man who perceives her inner storm, who gives her grounding, purpose, and perspective, becomes unforgettable. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, then do what you have to do." A man who lives with purpose ignites purpose in her. His presence awakens meaning in her life. not because he gives her purpose, but because he reflects the part of her that's been asleep. And once she feels this awakening through you, she doesn't just remember you, her soul attaches itself to the one who awakened her to life itself. 5. The creative orgasm, awakening of inspiration. Inside every woman lies a universe of hidden potential, art, leadership, courage, expression, dreams that fear has kept silent. Most men never see it. But high-value man sees beyond her surface. He sees the woman she is becoming, and through his presence, belief, and encouragement, he awakens the fire within her. Her poems, her art, her achievements, all begin to echo your influence. Attraction fades. Inspiration doesn't. A woman never forgets the man who believed in her before she believed in herself. That man becomes part of her legacy. 6. The full body and soul orgasm, awakening of wholeness. This is a rare state, the convergence of all awakenings. Her mind alive, her heart open, her soul burning, her existence meaningful, her creativity unleashed. All of it tied back to you. This is not seduction. Seduction fades. This is transcendence. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself." But when a woman meets a man who embodies discipline, presence, purpose, and depth, she sees her own power reflected through him, and she never looks at him as just a man again. He becomes a man, the one her soul cannot forget. Most men chase beauty and remain forgettable, but the man who awakens all 6 levels within her becomes unforgettable, not because she chooses to remember him, but because forgetting him would mean forgetting herself. If this awakens something in you, like the video, share it, and subscribe to Silent Stoic. Here, we use psychology, philosophy, and timeless wisdom to help you become the man who leaves a lifetime impact, not just a momentary one. Stay silent, stay stoic, stay powerful,